This single machine produces 50,000 jars of peanut butter every single hour, non-stop. But how does a tiny peanut from a dusty farm become this creamy perfection? Today, we are taking you inside the entire journey, from soil to your shelf. It all begins here, on massive peanut farms covering thousands of acres of rich soil. Unlike most nuts, peanuts actually grow underground, hidden beneath the soil and roots. Each plant produces around 40 pods, quietly developing beneath the surface for 5 months. When harvest time arrives, giant machines dig up entire plants and flip them completely upside down. The plants are left upside down in the sun to naturally dry for several days. This sun-drying process reduces moisture content, making the peanuts perfect for processing later. A combine harvester then separates the dried pods from the plants at incredible speed. Thousands of pods are collected in minutes, filling massive hoppers with raw golden peanuts. The harvested peanuts are loaded into huge trailers, ready for their journey to warehouses. Fully loaded trucks begin the long drive, carrying tons of raw peanuts to storage facilities. At storage facilities, peanuts are kept in climate-controlled silos until the factory needs them. But the real transformation is about to begin, and what happens next is truly mesmerizing. Welcome to the peanut butter factory, where millions of jars are produced every single week. Raw peanuts arrive by the truckload and are immediately dumped onto fast-moving conveyor belts. Industrial shelling machines crack open every single pod, separating the shells from the kernels. Vibrating screens sort the peanuts by size, removing any broken pieces, shells, and foreign debris. Laser optical sorters scan every single peanut and blast away any defective ones with air. Quality control workers do a final hand inspection, making sure only perfect peanuts pass through. The approved peanuts now travel upward into massive industrial roasting ovens for the crucial step. Inside the roaster, peanuts tumble at 320 degrees, developing their signature rich flavor. The roasting transforms both color and taste, turning bland raw peanuts into flavorful golden kernels. Freshly roasted peanuts pour onto cooling conveyors, where powerful fans rapidly bring temperatures down. Blanching machines gently rub off the thin red skin from every single roasted peanut kernel. The blanched peanuts now look completely different, smooth, pale, and ready for the grinding stage. All removed peanut skins are vacuumed away through tubes and collected for animal feed use. Every step is digitally monitored from a central control room, ensuring absolute precision and quality. Now comes the most satisfying part of the entire process. You will not want to look away. This is the grinding room, where solid roasted peanuts are about to become creamy butter. Clean blanched peanuts are poured into the first grinder to begin the initial coarse grinding process. Heavy grinding stones crush the peanuts into rough, coarse pieces, releasing their natural oils immediately. The first grind produces a rough, chunky paste that still needs much more processing ahead. This coarse mixture is pumped through pipes into a second grinder for much finer processing. The second grinder spins at 10,000 RPM, turning rough paste into incredibly silky smooth butter. What comes out is pure liquid gold, perfectly smooth, creamy peanut butter at its finest. The fresh peanut butter flows into massive mixing tanks, where essential ingredients will be added. Precisely measured salt is added first to enhance the natural flavor of the peanut butter. A small amount of sugar is mixed in to balance the taste with just enough sweetness. Stabilizer oil is added to prevent the natural peanut oil from separating inside the jar. Giant mixer arms blend all ingredients together, creating a perfectly uniform and consistent creamy texture. Quality technicians test every single batch, checking for perfect texture, taste, and consistency standards. Only after passing every quality test does the batch receive final approval for packaging ahead. The peanut butter is ready, but the most impressive part of this factory is still coming up. Before packaging, the peanut butter must pass through a cooling system to reach perfect temperature. The cooling process also prevents oil separation and gives the butter its perfect, thick, spreadable texture. Meanwhile, thousands of perfectly clean empty jars race along conveyors, heading toward the filling station. Every jar passes through ultraviolet sterilization tunnels to eliminate any bacteria or contamination risk. At the filling station, precision nozzles pump exact amounts of peanut butter into each waiting jar. Watch how the thick, creamy butter coils perfectly into each jar, filling it without any air bubbles. Gentle vibrations shake out any trapped air bubbles, giving the surface a perfectly smooth, clean finish. High-speed capping machines place and tighten lids on each jar at an incredible pace, non-stop. Induction sealers create an airtight, tamper-proof seal under each lid, ensuring maximum product freshness. Labels are wrapped around each jar at lightning speed, with brand details and nutritional information printed. Laser printers stamp batch numbers and expiry dates on every lid for complete product traceability. Automatic weight checkers ensure every jar contains exactly the right amount, rejecting any that fail. Final camera inspections check label placement, fill level, and seal integrity on every single jar. Robotic arms carefully group and pack the finished jars into cardboard boxes for safe shipping. Thousands of jars are packed every hour. But how does all of this actually reach your kitchen? Packed boxes enter a massive automated warehouse where robotic systems organize thousands of pallets daily. Each pallet is tightly wrapped in protective stretch film, keeping the boxes secure during long transportation. Forklifts carefully load the pallets into refrigerated trucks, ready for distribution across the entire country. Once fully loaded, the truck driver seals the doors and begins the long delivery journey ahead. These trucks travel hundreds of miles, delivering fresh peanut butter to distribution centers across regions. At regional distribution centers, the shipments are received, checked, and sorted for individual store deliveries. Every box is scanned and sorted by destination, ensuring the right stores get their exact orders. Smalley delivery vans carry individual store orders, making the final leg of the peanut butter journey. The peanut butter finally arrives at your local grocery store, ready to be placed on shelves. Store employees unpack each box and prepare the jars for their final destination on store shelves. Each jar is carefully placed on the shelf, with the label facing forward, waiting for a customer. And finally, a customer picks up that jar, having no idea about the incredible journey it took. From a tiny seed buried in soil to a jar in your hand, this journey is absolutely remarkable. Next time you spread peanut butter on your toast, remember the incredible process behind every single bite. If you enjoyed this amazing journey, hit subscribe, because our next factory video will blow your mind.